Yo, what is going on, everybody? I am your host, Slackerz Gaming, bringing you the next episode in our potential newcomer tournament. So real quick, if you haven't seen it, I created a tournament of 36 potential characters. Each day I upload one matchup from the tournament, and then I go over a few pros for the characters in that particular matchup. And then down in the comments, we vote. One vote per person. Voting stays open for 1 7-day period, so 1 week. Then the following week, we'll figure out who wins and who loses. So winner keep moving on. If they're in the loser bracket, they're done. So it's a double elimination tournament. All these matchups here in the red are the loser bracket. Then the black ones up top are the winners brackets. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So, got to go over the results of last week, which was of game 48, Balloon Fighter taking on Impa. Now, some people are going to be like, wait a minute, didn't Impa lose? Yes, Impa's lost twice already, but right when Impa lost, okay, so Impa's last matchup was against Isabel, and right when Impa lost, it was to Isabel, so it only kind of made sense just to say, okay, Isabel's out of the tournament, Impa gets to move on. Impa grabbed that extra life. So did Impa make the most of that extra life against Balloon Fighter? Because I didn't want to give Balloon Fighter the win just, by default. Balloon Fighter already had one win by default, and that's more than you should have in a tournament like this where you have to earn your way through. So, who won? Impa absolutely annihilated. Wow, 48-9. And I'll tell you, within the first couple hours that this went up, first couple hours, it was actually close. But then more time went on, and Impa just no contest. No contest. Impa makes the most of the extra life, so congrats to Impa for that. Again, maybe it wasn't the strongest opponent in Balloon Fighter, but still pulled off a victory. So whoever you win against, you keep moving on. Gotta take advantage of what you're handed. So Impa gets handed an extra life because of Isabel's confirmation. So excuse me. Impa now moves on to game 56, which will be against Hayachi, and that'll be coming up, I guess, on Tuesday. I think that's how I planned it. Yeah, I was trying to figure out the matchups because eventually I'm going to run out of matchups for every single day, and I'll figure that out later. But let's get into today's matchup. Another loser bracket. Oh my god, this is a good one. This is worthy of being like a quarterfinal, semifinal, maybe even a final match in the winners bracket. It's Geno taking on Ken from Street Fighter. It's a loser bracket. One of these characters is about to go home. One of them is about to go home. So let's jump into it, right? Geno, basic facts. He's wanted by a lot of the community. Sakurai included really wants him. Of course, you got the Mii outfit as the Mii gunner. He's very talked about, very popular. The Verjaben leaks that's going on. Fugaben, however you pronounce Verjaben's name, I don't know. But has said that there's a second square rep. Some people believe in that leak, some people don't, but I'll bring it up anyway. So he said there's a second square rep. Geno could possibly be that. I mean, he did pretty well on the Smash ballot. People wanted him for past number of games, myself included. I think he fits perfectly into Smash. I mean, popularity is there, moveset is there. Maybe some people will say relevance is not really there. Okay, I can understand that, but it's Geno. I mean, at this point, I kind of run out of things to say because he's already been in the tournament for so long and kind of covered everything, basically. I mean, Geno fits at this point. Let's face it. He's like a top 5 character when I see polls or other people's expected character list. Geno's like always top 5. He's up there with the likes of Bandana Waddle Dee, of course Geno, Banjo, Skull Kid, Isaac, Shantae, Dixie Kong. More to name, but he's like always in the top 5. So, I mean, what more do I say about Geno than he fits? He's perfect. He's a potential leak. So, I mean, I'm all for it. I'm all for Geno being in the game. I think he'd be great. But let's move on to Geno's opponent. Boy, where do you start with this one? Ken, right? So I just covered the Ken leak, the image leak yesterday. And even before that image leak, Ken was, highly considered to kind of be an Echo once we kind of found out third parties can get multiple reps from the same series, and they can also get Echo Fighters. And who better to be an Echo Fighter than Ken, right? I mean, he's the original one. He fits that bill perfectly to a T. Ken just he makes sense. Street Fighter, just same thing as Ryu. The image leak is going around. I still think he looks really janky in that picture, but it's not about what he looks like. Does he have a chance? Absolutely, he has a chance. Echo Fighter of Ryu, so you got the moveset. Bring his own personality, sure. This is a really tough matchup for me. This really is. Boy. I think both these characters have a very high chance of making it into the game, but who do you vote for in this? I mean, you got to vote for somebody. I mean, I want Geno more, but my vote, who I think has the better chance to get into the game. Oh boy. I wish I would have thought about this more so I could have came up with an answer. But I think my vote, I'm going to go with... I hate to say this. I think Ken is more likely. I'm voting Ken. I want Geno more, but I think Ken has that better chance. He's got the Echo Fighter. There's always the chance that maybe Square doesn't want to put Geno in as a playable rep. I mean, they have the final say on Geno. So if they don't want him in, he's not going to be in. So I guess that's kind of what's breaking the tie for me. So I'm voting Ken. I think he has the better chance. Again, I prefer Geno, but I think Ken has the better chance. Even though both of them I still think are highly likely characters. But anyway. Is this a tough matchup for you guys? Because this one was really tough for me. But, jeez. This was a tough one. Anyway, who do you got, Geno or Ken? Down in the comments. Again, who do you think is more likely to be in the playable roster? If you think both of them are, who do you think had that slight advantage? That's who you vote for, So, that's all I got for this one. Let me know who you got down in the comments. Geno or Ken. Plain and simple. One vote per person. So we'll find out the winner of this next Saturday. And I guess until then, I hope you guys enjoyed this one as usual. And hopefully we catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.